I did that wrong, didn't I? Yeah, it's been a little while. It really has. Okay, and yes, I know I came back without the horses, but believe it or not, they're working on my country road in front of my house, and I don't want to dox all them people because this video is going to talk a little bit about doxing. Alrighty, so if you don't mind, just stay with me for a moment, okay? Okay, we are going to try our best to not have the camera overheat, which that's not going to work too well most likely, but I am going to continue my chores as I talk. Okay, so let me show you something. I don't know if y'all have a camper or not. Let me show you how I keep my stuff up in the closet. Wrap a rubber band around it, and then when you put it in the closet, wrap a rubber band around the other end, and believe it or not, you'll get to your destination and your clothes will still be hanging. Yes, they will. Alright, so we're going to talk a little bit about all things sassy. And we're going to talk a little bit about me. Yes, I live in the country, so, you know, you get the sounds of the country. I'm trying to, you know, to just trying to out with the new, or in with the new, out with the old, you know, kind of with the camper and stuff. So just, yeah, doing normal me. Y'all just don't mind. Y'all know me by now. I'm just all over the place. Okay, so what I wanted to say was, welcome to my camper. Alrighty, here we go. Janet all over the place already, and we're what, a minute in? Of course. So I come back from being on a little bit of a vacation, and I come back to get caught up because where I went, there was no internet, no cell phone service, no nothing. I was able, just my husband and I and my kids, we just went and we had fun, and we didn't take electronics or anything. So I come back and I'm like, okay, I'm going to get caught up on Katie Joy. Yes, this is a little bit of a story time, okay? We all used to this by now. So I come back and I was like, I'm going to get caught up on Katie Joy stuff because I haven't really been caught up on Katie Joy stuff. So I turned to All Things Sassy, which I normally do, okay? And I was, you know, looking for videos on All Things Sassy's channel. Well, to my amazement, and I mean amazement, actual amazement, almost all of her videos were gone, and I felt just horrible, and I was like, what happened? Okay, so then as this continues on, you know, I'm cleaning out my camper and stuff, and I'm listening to videos that are, you know, that have been made while I've been gone, and I found out that Miss Katie Joy doxed her. And I just want to say something. Okay, we're going to do this in Janet terms on the way Janet does it. All Things Sassy, please understand that Katie Joy is Katie Joy. Katie Joy will be Katie Joy. Did I come back and was I surprised by anything she did? No, I wasn't really surprised. Am I sorry that it happened? Yes. But let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you a couple of things. One, I have doxed myself so many times I can't even count it. I'm telling you, I had my own personal email on my YouTube channel. I had my own personal Instagram as my YouTube Instagram. I ended up filming a mall tour of my local mall so people guessed exactly where I was at. My husband has been in my chats, and his name actually says his first and last name. So, you know, he's doxed, you know, me, my family, everything. And then, of course, Jordan. Jordan has doxed me. So I've had to take down a live that Jordan has doxed, because Jordan said my full name, okay? And so I have doxed myself. So and I understand creators that don't, yeah, I talk with my hands. I understand creators that don't have their face on camera. Well, I have my face on camera, and I've never been afraid to show my face. I've never been one of these people that's shy. That's just not who I am. But I understand that Sassy is hurt. I understand that what KJ, Katie Joy, whatever, you know, her doxing, I understand that it hurts feelings. But we all have a past, guys. We do. We all have a past. And not everybody is happy with their past. So they, you know, choose to change it. That's just what happens. And I also want to say to All Things Sassy, as I finish up what I'm doing, and sweating because my generator doesn't work. Alright. But I want to say to All Things Sassy, I took a break because behind the scenes, which most people don't know when they watch these YouTube videos, they don't understand what's happening behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, my son was getting questioned, or I was getting questioned about my son and his disabilities. Now, I drew a line. And if my kids ever got brought up or got involved in anything of my YouTube negatively, I'd quit, because I do this for fun. I really do. I do this for fun. And as you can tell, my heart's beating. So my son got brought up, and someone told me that if I had a special needs son, that I should know better. Now, I was talking about my own depression. I was talking about it all. So I allowed this person to steal my light. I allowed this person to get to me emotionally. I allowed this person to change who I was and the way I was thinking, because, you know, I discussed it with my husband. I was like, it's not worth it. YouTube is not worth it. My son enjoys coming on my channel. He enjoys being laughed at. He enjoys the laughter. He enjoys being in the comment section. That's just who Jordan is. So when people watch YouTube videos, they don't always understand what's going on in the background. They don't understand, you know, that certain YouTubers support certain YouTubers. And All Things Sassy has supported me. She has given me advice when I needed advice, along with a couple of other people. So do I want to see All Things Sassy and her channel go down? No, I do not want to see that. I want her to actually, and this is just me, and everything in here, guys, is my opinion and my opinion alone. I mean, no nastiness to anybody, because I never do. Y'all know that. I never do. But I want to see All Things Sassy's videos come back. And the reason why is because if there is something, she was on top of it whenever it came down to being on top of Without a Crystal Ball and her drama and all of her issues and everything. So if I miss something, I could always go to Sassy's channel. Yeah, Sassy doesn't, you know, upload every single day, but, you know, sometimes neither do I, because let's just face it, I left for a while. But, you know, I could always go to Sassy, and she'd put a little twist on things. She'd have her little spunk in there. Yes, she would, and it'd be like, all right, I can get on with this. Yes, I can. I certainly can. So, and yes, y'all see me mainly hanging up dresses, because I'm telling you, I live in summer dresses. But, so, allowing another YouTuber to steal your fire, your spunk, you know, your enjoyment of being on YouTube, it's not needed. It honestly isn't. And Sassy, please forgive me for making this video. I feel compelled to tell you, and I feel compelled to tell other people. And, you know, curse me if you want, whoever's watching this, for having a heart. We kind of know when we talk about Katie Joy that, you know, we're going to get the hate, because the hate comes from her followers. And, you know, I had one person that was mean to me in almost every one of my videos and would downgrade exactly who I am and tell me I'm not the happy, spunky type. And, you know, whenever I decided that it was time for me to take a break, because another YouTuber, you know, got to me, I'll admit it, 100% admit it. Yeah, I did wrong. And I'll tell you, I did wrong. Yes, was my depression in? Yep, it really was. Did I have something bad happen in my family? Yep, something happened in my family. And I stayed gone longer. But I chose to do this video, and I'm choosing to do this video because I don't want Sassy to feel like she doesn't have a place. Sassy gave me a shout out whenever I was under 1,000 subscribers. She didn't know who I was. She really didn't. She only knew who I was in video form. You know, she only knew what I acted like in video form. She didn't know me from anybody. But she took a chance on announcing my channel and suggesting my channel. And it meant so much to me. Y'all just don't understand, because it just so happened that week I was having a bad week. And, you know, it happens to everybody. It really, really does. So, All Things Sassy gives me a shout out, and I was so appreciative of her, and, you know, a little fangirling, just a little bit of fangirling. So, Sassy, let me just tell you, you are missed on YouTube. I have come back, and you're missed on Twitter. You are missed in so many places. And I know, you know, whenever I was, guys, when I'm telling you I was off social media, I got off of social media. There was nothing social media interesting me whatsoever at all. Didn't pay attention to my extended family, didn't pay attention to nobody. I went off social media. So, with that being said, gotta get more rubber bands, sorry. With that being said, do I think I know a little bit about a little bit on some things? Yes, I do. But Sassy's entitled to her feelings. The same way I was entitled to mine. Sassy's entitled to her feelings. And Sassy, whenever you're comfortable and whenever you want to come back, come back. Honestly, come back. Come back and upload on Katie Joy. Do not let her win. When somebody does something just to be mean, and that's because what I did was I went back on Twitter, and Katie Joy still had the docs up on Twitter. Sassy doesn't use her real name. Sassy doesn't use pictures of herself. Sassy doesn't do any of that. So, do I believe that was, whenever you covering somebody like Katie Joy who pulls things like this, it's just kind of normal. Unfortunately, it is. I mean, Charlotte got herself, doxxed at one point. I mean, Katie Joy, I did a video a long time ago about Katie Joy doxing AZ. This is something that just happened, and I'm truly sorry. I can't say how sorry I am. I can't portray it any other way than the way I am. I'm sorry that she did it to you. I truly am. I'm sorry. I just see that Katie Joy is still needing to be held accountable for certain things. And a dox, don't let her control your life, girl. Don't let it. And don't let it makes you make judgment of yourself based on who you are now, not who you were then, or who somebody else was then. That's not how you do it. You base judgment. Like, I wouldn't want anybody to blame me on my past. I mean, I wouldn't. Would I own up to it? Yeah, I own up to a lot of things I shouldn't own up to, but I do. And so it happens. So, all things sassy, let me just tell you, come back. And there was a video done by Nene Marie with All Things Sassy's side, and I'm going to link that down below. Of course I am. And y'all can hear a little bit from Sassy, but Katie Joy doing this, it doesn't surprise me. Katie Joy could dox me. Heck, I've already said, like I said, I've already pretty much doxed myself. What's left for me to put out there? I mean, I have a problem with my own Instagram now. Learn my lesson about sharing my YouTube Instagram, my own Instagram now. I have a problem with telling people exactly where I'm at. And I need to stop doing that. I really need to stop doing that, because I've been off of social media before. I was on, before I left, I was on social media and kind of said something about where I was going, and then people were like, oh, how did you enjoy it? Well, I tell you something, I just need to keep my big mouth shut. And maybe this should be a time that I keep my big mouth shut. Maybe it should be. But to all the stuff that I was met head on with whenever I come back into trying to explore the Katie Joy drama for the last month, I thought the one person I needed to stick up for was All Things Sassy. Sorry, guys. They say there's no anti-KJ community. That's fine. It's 100% fine. You don't have to classify it as an anti-KJ community. But are we individuals that cover Katie Joy? Yeah, we are. Are we individuals that talk about antics? Yes, we are. And the reason why so many people, my opinion, the reason why so many people watch different people and on Katie Joy or on the situation, the reason why people watch them is to get other people's point of view. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm sweating. And my point of view may not be the same as your point of view. And so that's why I think people are needed in situations. And I appreciate everybody who reached out to me whenever I was on my break. I really do. I appreciate everybody that reached out to me. But I stayed off of social media. I'm telling you, I stayed off of social media. And so when I came back, I came back into a whirlwind. Yes, I did. And will I be back every day? Most likely not for a little bit, unless, okay, something gets on my mind, then it starts weighing on my heart, and then it starts weighing on me, and then I'm like, okay, so now I gotta say something, because that's just who I am. I just, yeah, that filter that's supposed to be included is not included. I just kind of talk. And you never know where I'm going to be at in the situation I'm going to be in. I may be in the middle of the field, maybe in the pond, maybe in my camper, or maybe there's no telling with me. And that's the way I like it. Now, Sassy, her videos are more, put together. Her videos are more, let me show you evidence. And now let me show you evidence with my opinion. Do I do that? Yes. I do that with, some of Katie Joy's Facebook posts. Because let's face it, I have fun. That's it. I have fun. I have fun giving my 2 cents on everything. I have fun doing all of that. Or I had fun. I'm going to get back into it. Yes, that's going to happen. But just have fun. Don't take, take things so serious, guys. And I see people supporting Sassy in, you know, certain comments and stuff, and yay. I want to say thank you. Because when you support a YouTuber, you know, and I'm small, and that's fine with me because I appreciate everybody, and I've told everybody I appreciate everybody. Heck, I'm surprised, my kids are surprised anybody wants to listen to me, really. My husband's surprised. My husband don't even listen to me because he's like, there she goes again. But yeah, see, as you can tell, there I go again. But, alright, Sassy, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this, and I'm just going to say, you're missed. I'm just going to say, don't allow Katie Joy to get to you. Sweetie, you're a public figure without your face. Consider it a compliment. Seriously, consider it a compliment. People know who you are. Consider it a compliment. Oh my goodness gracious. Y'all, don't laugh at me. I'm sweating. Yeah. Yes, I made this choice to be in my camper where it's hot. And yes, I'm in Texas, so it's super hot. But, yeah. So, there we go. But I gotta continue doing what I'm doing because that's just the way it goes around here. You never stop. Alrighty, guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this, and y'all make sure you smile today, or you make somebody else smile, especially all things Sassy, because it's worth it, and it really is. And I've been asked why people, you know, people's asked me why I say that. It was something talked to me about a year ago, and today I went somewhere, and, you know, person felt down where I was at, because we were at a doctor's office. Person felt down, and I looked over at him, and I just said, I hope you're having a beautiful day. And she said, thank you so very much. I needed that. And that's all it took. That's really all it took. Was in the elevator with two people, okay? In the elevator, two people. I asked one person, I said, what floor are you going to? And they said 3. And so there's only 3 floors, and I was going to 2. So I looked at the third person, and I was like, so I guess you get to choose between 2 and 3. I guess both of my options are right. So I win. And he started laughing at me. And it meant so much to me because I'd been down for a while, you know. I really had. And just being able to perk somebody up just meant, yes, I'm like this. No, I can't help it. It's just me. That's why I had to keep my mouth shut for so long, is because I only want, you know, my real thoughts and opinions out there, not the ones that come from hatred and meanness and all that. You don't want that out there. It's not worth it. But alrighty, guys, I've gone on too long. I am hot. I am sweating. And I still got so much more to do. So I hope that y'all, like I said, have a wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, year. Yes, I still remember. And I want you to smile. And I hope that all things Sassy, like I said, come back, girl. Just come back. That's all you gotta do. It's hard picking up, you know, doing your thing for a little bit, but then you just realize it just needs to be done. And you just do it. So, alrighty, guys. Y'all have a good one for me, alright?